The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Wizards. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Thank you. And I are feeling it. We're in for a treat tonight. Getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped.
And now Washington's starting group. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Bey in at the small forward. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Back to Claxton. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Claxton the pass to Simmons. Thomas outside. Drains the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Johnson dishes to Simmons. Rebound by the Wizards.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Thomas kicks to Melton. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The 19-footer is on the money. Thomas got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Melton against Brogdon. Melton passes to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Thomas finds Claxton. Claxton a screen on Brogdon. Here's Melton. Outside for Thomas. Clock at 4. Driving the lane. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 7 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Sarr with it. Simmons is there. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Thomas kicks to Simmons. Back to Thomas. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
A 3-ball. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Melton against Brogdon. Pass to Koulibaly. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Nets trail by 3. Screen by Claxton. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Koulibaly. Inside, poked away. And a wide open look for Sarr. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Out on the wings for him, it's Kispert and Kuzma. Marvin Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Poole in at the point. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Back to Kuzma. Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. To the left wing. Kispert with it. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. And how about Vince Carter taking in the action?
Half man, half amazing. A 3-time All-Star with the Nets. A pretty good trio at that time with him, Jay Kidd, and Richard Jefferson.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Right side, Russell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Kuzma. Russell against Poole. Russell passes to Sharp. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Russell with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
Tremendous composure there. Clock running down, and Russell steps up.
Russell against Poole. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Three-pointer Bagley. Rebound by Williams. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Russell with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, this becomes the D-Lo zone right now, and he's got the kind of range to step back even further.
And there's the drive. Here's Kispert. Lays it up off the glass. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way. And Holmes doing his part in the pick and roll, created that space and then found a look.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Bagley sends a screen for Kuzma. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Right wing. Pass to Sharp. Now, here is Russell. Bogdanovich with it. And the 3 off target. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Russell a screen on Kuzma. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Clowney. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Brooklyn. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Thomas is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brogdon a screen on Simmons. Pass to Song. Here's Koulibaly. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
That one is no good. It's deflected and stolen by Simmons. Johnson can't get it to go. Washington trailing. And Brogdon, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brogdon's got 7 points.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brogdon scanning the floor, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the basket by Johnson.
A true marksman, Johnson just drills the corner 3.
Wizards trail by 3. Brogdon left side. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
Thomas finds Simmons. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Thomas. Oh, that's blocked. Bey against Johnson. Pass to Koulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. And they take the lead. Brogdon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Back to Koulibaly. It's stolen by Johnson. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. Simmons, a screen on Brogdon. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Carrington. Pass to Holmes. Here's Carrington. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Clowney. Great D that time from Bagley. Kuzma passes to Kispert. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Right side, Russell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Russell sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And that one is good. And the Nets lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
What a shot! Oh, yeah. Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Oh, man.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Washington. He finishes with 9 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Out on the wings for him, it's Kispert and Kuzma. Rashawn Holmes out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Carrington in at the 1 spot. 3 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn trailing. The kick out to Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
The offensive rebound. That one, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Russell, a screen on Bagley. Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Kuzma outside. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Williams. And Thomas subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. That shot wide open. Thomas got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And Thomas, here we go. Melton kicks to Bogdanovich. Claxton sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Kispert. Now Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Brogdon steps up, fearless with that one.
On the wing, Melton. He's guarded by Brogdon.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. As to Koulibaly, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Melton pitch to Bogdanovich. Thomas sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Valanciunas finds Kispert. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Fires for three. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Brogdon with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. And that'll be his third foul so far. Bays checked in for the Wizards. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. It's over Bay. Johnson can't hit. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Not loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, no good. And here is Brogdon. Got it!
This is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg.
tip goes to the Nets. So the Raptors starting 5. Barrett and Barnes at the 2 and 3. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Mobo in at the 4. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
There's a screen by Johnson. Melton against Quickley. Now here's Melton. Not a lot of room. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Claxton. Melton passes to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Thomas passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Poeltl. It's Barrett on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Melton against Quickley. Melton passes to Simmons. Back to Melton. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 5.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Barrett. Barrett against Thomas. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
He's quick to read and react on deep. Poeltl can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 3. Down low. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Quickly against Thomas. Pass to Mobo. Banked it in off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nets trail by 3. Simmons with a screen on Barrett. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Quickley. Barnes with a screen on Thomas. And it's Quickley. That time on the assist by Barrett.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Barrett against Thomas. Claxton a screen on Barrett. Thomas passes to Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Raptors lead by 5. Barnes goes in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Melton. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Nets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. To end the run, Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Simmons. Outside Mitchell. The kick to Olynyk. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Bruce Brown is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Mitchell finds Boucher. Outside, Brown. Olynyk with a screen on Russell. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Brown. The kick to Olynyk. Mitchell against Russell. Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Some solid defense from Williams.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Wilson. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Olynyk with a screen on Williams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Russell. Yet to see a basket.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throws good from Russell. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. That one's no good. Williams on the wing. Back to Sharp. Left side, Russell. Pass to Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Abaji. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Agbaji's got 7 now in this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Williams with it, defended by Brown. Here's the floater, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Boucher a screen on Sharp. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Nets trail by 9. Outside Russell. It's Sharp on the wing. Brown against Williams. Back to Sharp. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Brown. Watford outside. Here's Williams. Williams a screen on Boucher. And Watford, here we go.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Abaji, defended by Bogdanovich. Kick out to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Russell, three-pointer Sharp. And it's Russell, that time on the assist from Sharp.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Screen by Olynyk. There's the drive, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Raptors lead by 9. They've got Johnson, DeAnthony Melton out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Thomas, that's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
On the wing quickly. Thomas defends. Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Over Melton. Barrett can't hit.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Simmons against Barnes. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So fluid in the open floor. Love seeing Simmons look to score in these situations.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Now here's Barnes. The 3 from Quickly. The offensive rebound. Mobo. Pirtle finds Barnes. Second chance effort. He takes it in. Back to Pirtle. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barrett.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
Here's Simmons. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Toronto leading by 6. Barrett a screen on Thomas. Quickly passes to Barrett. Drills it from deep. Barrett's got 10.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Johnson against Barnes. Pass to Melton. Stolen by Quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nick Claxton.
They don't lean on Pirtle for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
Nets trail by 12. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive edge, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Melton passes to Thomas. And stolen by Barrett. And here come the Raptors again. Toronto in transition. Quickly from outside, sinks the tray. He has 7.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And yep, it's good. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Barrett, a screen on Thomas. It's Quickly with a drive and a nice finish on the layup. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Barrett. A 17-point lead, their biggest. They set a pick. The open shot, Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. The 3 ball. That one's good from Melton on the assist from Simmons. Melton's got 9.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Thomas outside. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thomas against Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Claxton with it, now guarded by Barrett. Thomas against Barrett. Clock at 6. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. He's off on that one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Count that bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
To the inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Mitchell. The kick to Olynyk. And there's a 3-second violation. Nets trail by 19. Here's the teardrop. Back to Russell. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Brown against Williams. Boucher a screen on Sharp. Olynyk passes to Boucher. Sharp against Olynyk. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Russell. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson, covered by Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors lead by 21. Here's Abaji. Three-pointer in transition.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Russell. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Russell. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mitchell. Olynyk with a screen on Russell. From deep, Mitchell. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 21. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Russell finds Sharp. Right side, Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Toronto leading by 20. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Boucher a screen on Bogdanovich. And the basket by Abaji.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Russell. Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovich. Abaji can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for R.J. Barrett.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Now here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Olynyk passes to Mitchell. Screen by Olynyk. No good on the 3. And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Wilson. And he hammers it home to polish off the break. So it's Toronto now. Here's Wilson. Knocks down the long J. Yep, that one goes. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a
Ernest and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Mobo in at power forward. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Nice ball movement by Washington. Koulibaly, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Brogdon very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy's so efficient.
The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got his second bucket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Pirtle with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. A three from Quickly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Quickly's got 7.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Now, here's Brogdon. Great open look there. Five points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Barrett. The shot's good from Quickly.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Pass to Bay. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, good with the triple. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Mobo. Now Pirtle. Barnes outside. Pass to Quickly. Out to Barrett. Off target from outside. Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Here's Sarr. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Pass to Mobo. Offline with his 3. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And that one's good, Barnes.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Driving to the basket, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Mobo. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Here's Koulibaly. Barrett covering. Pass to Sarr. Brogdon with it. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. And Sarr throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Barrett for three. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Mitchell is out there with Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the three spot. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
Well, what I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Dick passes to Abaji. Back to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
Here's Kuzma. The kick out to Poole. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Driving in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Poole kicks to Kispert. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Holmes. To the right side. Fires the three. And that's good. Corey Kispert for three. Kispert's got 6 points. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Poole to the wing right side. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. That one misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Wide open. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket. It's good. Kispert's got 8 points here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Boucher. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Kispert setting the pick for Kuzma. Rebound by the Raptors. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Takes it inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Kispert, the pass to Holmes. And here is Poole. Covered by Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma inside. Dick defending. Kuzma can't get it to go. Mitchell outside. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Rocked it out there with Koulibaly. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Bey passes to Brogdon. Bey with a screen on Quickly. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a little bounce in his step. Pretty dunk.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Bey with the double team. Here's Mobo, and he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Koulibaly finds Bey. Valanciunas sets a screen for Bey. A miss that time would have put him up. The Raptors shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Back to Quickly. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
On the wing, Koulibaly. A second chance effort. Now here's Bey. He's covered closely. Sarr, the pass to Bey. Goes back up. Jump shot is good that time. Bey's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Here's Quickly, and the layup's good off the glass. Quickly's got 11 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Now Sarr, 6 points for him. Pass to Brogdon. For the lead, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 10.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the 3-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. And he dunks it down as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Bay with a screen on Barrett. Here's Koulibaly. Barrett covering. Back to Koulibaly. And a wide open look for Valanciunas from outside off the mark. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Mobo. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
They double-team Brogdon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Stolen by Quickly. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Barnes outside. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Outside for Bagley. Pass to Kispert. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Abaji, the pass to Boucher from outside the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Master Olynyk. Here's Abaji. He gets it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors. They're up by 8. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wizards trail by 8. So for Toronto right now, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The Wizards shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Kispert. Dick with the steal. Here's Abaji. In the corner, it's Boucher. There's the pick. Olynyk with it. The 3. No good. Shot missing. Bagley inside the line. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
Raptors leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Pass to Boucher. Dick sets a screen for Boucher. Here's Abaji. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Barnes kicks to Pirtle. And here is Quickly. Screen by Pirtle. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly against Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Valanciunas with a screen on quickly. Back to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick-and-roll opportunity created by him.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Bay. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Barnes. Drives to the hoop. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Mobo. And the call on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been...
First personal foul. Second team
Comes
foul.
to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. It is. So they have determined to overruled the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Barrett covering. Outside to Brogdon. This one for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Quickly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Sarr with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. The shot, no good. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Koulibaly with it. Arms on him. Back to Koulibaly. Pocket 6. Bay with the screen for Brogdon to tie it up. He's off from 3.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
First personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Back to Kispert. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
Welcome to 2K Sports. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Ben Simmons. Williams is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
It's Simmons with a drive. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Simmons, the pass to Williams. From the arc. Claxton finds Johnson. From 18 feet away, that one goes in.
Johnson doesn't love the mid-range, but he can get that angle to work for him.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Now here's Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Outside, Williams. From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Sarr passes to Brogdon. Pass to Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Back to Brogdon. Shot is up, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simmons with a screen on Brogdon. Melton finds Simmons. Back to Melton. 4-3. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bay against Johnson. Pass to Coulibaly. Bay outside. They set the pick. The 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Melton outside. Here's Simmons. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Melton. Melton with a screen on Bay. And Williams punches it home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Coulibaly. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Back to Coulibaly. Brogdon up top. Bay with a screen on Williams. Brogdon with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. From 12 feet. Bay, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Williams' shot is good.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Valanciunas with a screen on Simmons. From deep, Sarr. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brogdon. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
There's some good length for Brogdon, and that helped him maybe get over the top and make that contested shot.
Simmons, the pass to Melton. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. Got it off in time. That shot off the mark. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Kispert is the 2 with Kuzma the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Rashawn Holmes. And it's Poole in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Russell, that's good.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised and no hesitation on that too.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Sharp. Right wing. Wilson passes to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Washington.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from it.
The kick out to Kuzma. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 3. Thomas passes to Bogdanovich. Thomas outside. There's the triple. And Holmes pulls it down. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wilson. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Kuzma, the pass to Kispert. Holmes, a screen on Russell. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Thomas. Still without a bucket. Pass to Wilson. Back to Thomas. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Holmes passes to Poole. Holmes, a screen on Thomas. Poole from long range. Brooklyn with the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Kispert, the pass to Poole. Now here's Holmes. 5 to shoot. Bagley, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Kispert. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kispert's got 7 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points so far. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And there's some thunder from Bogdanovich.
Kispert on the wing, guarded by Russell. Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Kispert. Thomas outside. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Kispert. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Russell. And it's Poole with a rebound. Kispert outside. Bagley, a screen on Thomas. Kispert's shot is good. There's 6 seconds left to play in the half. With 2 seconds left. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Kuzma. Tie game in Washington. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The Nets, 28. And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half, and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Williams in at shooting guard. To the wing on the left. Bay from long range. Pure from three-point range. Bay's got 6.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
They set the screen. Melton passes to Williams. Back to Melton. Johnson a screen on Bay. 5 on the clock. Melton misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Now, here's Williams. 10 points for him.
Recognized the possession change. Johnson got way out front to score.
The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Bay. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Coulibaly with it, working on Williams. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From deep, Sarr. Brooklyn pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game here. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Left side, Simmons. Williams from long range. Valanciunas with a rebound. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Coulibaly. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Melton against Brogdon. Claxton passes to Melton. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Pass to Claxton. Melton outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Wizards shooting an efficient 57% tonight. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The three from Valanciunas. He drops it from range. Valanciunas has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Don't be surprised that Valanciunas can step behind that arc and knock it down.
Outside, Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Valanciunas. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Johnson. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
A new lineup here for Washington.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Holmes finds Poole. Tries the spin move. There's a screen. And another miss by Washington.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside Russell. Inside Wilson. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Thomas, that's good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
On the attack, Bagley. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. Thomas outside. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The 15-footer. And Holmes pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards out in front, up by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Holmes in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Kispert. Puts up a 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Thomas for 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Sharp against Kuzma. And here's Kispert from the arc. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. Nets trail by 5. Bogdanovich passes to Sharp. Outside Bogdanovich. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Thomas for three. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma, the pass to Bagley. Here's Kispert. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Sharp. From outside the arc. Thomas, that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Picked by Holmes. And here's Kispert from the arc. Goes back up. Holmes, good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And the long arms of Holmes utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebound.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Kispert. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
He's got a piece of it. And here's Poole. Kispert outside. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Poole against Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Deep range from Poole.
Oh, man, this is the kind of range Poole has, and the defense better recognize.
Right side, Russell. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here's Thomas from the arc. The long-distance 3 is buried.
3-point field goal.
Washington leading by 4. It's Poole on the wing, guarded by Russell. Back to Kispert. 1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bagley, a screen on Thomas. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Russell, the pass to Sharp. Shoots over Holmes. Outside Bogdanovich. Russell, a screen on Kuzma. Back to Bogdanovich. He shoots. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Bagley. Kispert outside. Bagley sets a screen. Takes a 3. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is No good at the line. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one.
Could be a lot. Great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
So the Nets starting 5. Thomas is out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Now, here's Thomas. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Melton. No good on the triple. Here's Mobo. Thomas covering. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
The shot's good from quickly.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Barrett kicks to Pirtle. Barnes up top. Claxton covering. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Barnes. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Fast break Toronto. Barrett wide open. He fires. The offensive rebound. Back to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Mobo. A three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. No good from Simmons.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Nobody near Barnes. Can't nail the jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And Claxton throws it down.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Melton. Still yet to score. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's quickly. following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Second team foul.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's quickly for three, and it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Three-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barrett with this screen on Thomas. Quickly finds Barrett. And here's Barnes for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we've got more action coming your way. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Bogdanovich out there with Wilson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Sharp, and it's Williams at the 2. Here's Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Olynyk sets a screen for Mitchell. Master Olynyk. It's Dick on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Abaji can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
It's Williams, high post. He has yet to score.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. It's good from long range. 6 points for him. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Russell passes to Sharp. Here's Wilson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Dick. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Dick. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams with the ball. Sharp with a screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Williams. To the paint. Wilson kicks to Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Abaji, and he jams it with authority.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Williams, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Russell, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Olynyk up top. Buries it from three-point range.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The drive by Russell, and the layup is good. Russell's got 6.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Back to Mitchell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Russell passes to Bogdanovich. Russell sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Wilson. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Abaji for the 3. Rebound by Williams. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The tray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here's Boucher. Here's Abaji. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
For the fan, half-court shot, drums please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That's a 2 from Barnes. Simmons pulls it in. Nets trail by 3. Over to the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson against Quickly. Back to Johnson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Simmons against Quickly. On the wing Quickly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Milton passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? To stop the run, Quickly kicks to Barrett. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
It's Thomas on the wing. Barrett covering. Thomas against Barrett. Thomas dishes to Simmons. Back to Thomas. All alone. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons against Barrett. Here's Barnes. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead. Pass to Melton. Tipped away. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Claxton a screen on Barnes. Johnson the pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Three-pointer.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. The kick out to Barnes. Quickly with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got 5 points so far. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here is Russell. He's got 6. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. And that one, good. He's got 6. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Sharp sets the pick for Russell. Outside Wilson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. Master Olynyk fires from deep. Here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit to the wing on the left. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Williams. Wilson out there with Bogdanovich. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Abaji. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Outside Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Out to the right wing. Boucher with a screen on Sharp. The shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Russell against Mitchell. Russell looking it over. Pass to Sharp. 4 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. Sharp's got his first basket.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's Mitchell. Now here's Boucher. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he drives in. Dick with it. He's against Williams. They get it back. Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Mitchell. Boucher passes to Olynyk. Second chance shot on the wing, Mitchell. No good from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Williams to take the lead. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. That's a blocking foul. And he'll shoot free throws. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Thomas up top. Here it.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A free throw drops for quickly. And he makes both free throws.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here, Simmons a screen on Barrett. Here's Thomas, and again it's Brooklyn converted.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And the dunk by Barnes.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Johnson kicks to Melton. Johnson sets the screen for Melton. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Barrett finds Quickly. Here's Mobo. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Out to Barrett. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Driving inside. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Knocks down the 3 ball. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mobo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mobo's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Raptors. And here's Barnes for 3. And that one is off. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A confident win.
Well, neither of these teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the schneid.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bey in at small forward. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Sarr. Outside for Brogdon. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
So much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Coulibaly. Quickly passes to Barrett. Barrett a screen on Brogdon. And that one's good. Quickly.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bey with a screen on Pirtle. The shot. Valanciunas, good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brogdon from outside, and the Wizards with another 3.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Brogdon against Quickly. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's got 8.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Bey. They set the pick. Now Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Brogdon. Rebound Toronto. And now the Raptors on the break. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Kicks it to Quickly. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 3. To the wing, right side. Pirtle comes with a double. Valanciunas finds Bay. Here's Sarr, guarded by Quickly. Shot's good by Sarr.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Quickly passes to Barrett. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. It's Pirtle high post. From 18 feet away, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Pass to Coulibaly. Spins. Back to Brogdon. Here's Coulibaly. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The three from Valanciunas. Lobo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 3. The three, Barrett. To the middle. Second chance shot. Mobo kicks it to Quickly. For 3. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Here's Mobo. From downtown. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he's going for the oop here.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie at the 4.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Three-pointer Kispert. Mitchell grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Boucher. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Champagnie, the pass to Poole. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Olynyk. Fires from deep. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Kispert outside. Can they get it? Drains the triple. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Olynyk. Boucher outside. Here's Abaji. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Wizards trail by 6. It's Poole on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Kuzma against Olynyk. Nice move. Kuzma drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley, a screen on Mitchell. Poole finds Kuzma. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Second shot opportunity. Kispert outside. There's a screen. Three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 6. Olynyk for 3. Hits the trifecta. Olynyk's got 6 here in the quarter. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Dick. The 3. The shot no good. Wizards trail by 9. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Here's Bagley with the drive. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Kuzma, the pass to Kispert. And here comes the break. Here's Dick. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Champagny.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Kispert outside. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
From deep, Mitchell. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Champagny, covered by Boucher. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Raptors.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
He gets it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back to the game after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Barrett and Barnes at the 2 and 3. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here's the fast break. It's tipped.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Emmanuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra-aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Ali, good stuff there. Thank you. Quickly deciding where to go with it. A three from Barnes. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 10. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon caps off the break.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Quickly finds Barrett. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brogdon, the pass to Bay. Back to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Outside Coulibaly. Six to shoot. Pass to Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. The three is up. Rebound Toronto. Quickly outside. Barnes with it. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 10.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Counted from distance. Bay's got 5.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Quickly outside. Outside Barnes. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Hey, no good. Toronto leading by 13. Fires the three. And Bay pulls it down. Bay's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly outside from behind the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Coulibaly. That shot off. Pirtle with some nice deep. And another miss by Washington. The Raptors. Outside Barrett. The three ball. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Valanciunas. Here's Coulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And that one's good. Quickly. Wizards trail by 16. Valanciunas passes to Sarr. Back to Valanciunas. The shot to stop the run. Outside for Bay. Back to Valanciunas. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And so it's Toronto, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've got a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Wizards, Kispert is the 2 with Kuzma the 3. Then it's Marvin Bagley, then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Champagnie at power forward. On the attack, Bagley, it's stolen. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Wizards trail by 14. Kuzma for 3. It doesn't go for him. Who poked away. Now the Wizards in transition. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Dick. It's rebounded by Washington. Bagley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Abaji. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Raptors lead by 13.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Kuzma for 3. Knocks down the triple. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Champagnie. Offline with a 3. Toronto leading by 13. The 3 from Mitchell. Count the basket. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Kispert, the pass to Poole. To the left side wing. Here's Bagley. Washington again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Dick. Pass to Olynyk. The 3. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. The Wizards trail by 13. Here's Kuzma. Out to Bagley. And now the Raptors on the break. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Launches it. Outside Dick. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Dick's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Kispert. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And a comfortable win for them here. The game is out of reach. Good performance for the Raptors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Assist goes to.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abaji. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Bagley. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Pass to Abaji. Lets the three fly. And no good. Bagley against Boucher. Three-pointer, Kispert. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Here's Mobo. There's the triple. Valanciunas with a rebound. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch.